Hello friends, I'm back at it again with a few more tips to help you pass the Certified Public Accountant exam in the United States. So today I have a few more tips, and these are going to be study tips to help you study for the CPA exam. My name is Angie, and a few months ago I passed my last exam. There are 4 exams. I passed the last one, BEC, and I'm now licensed. So while everything's fresh on my mind, I feel like I can really help and give you tips and share information with you that can also help you, because it is a long journey. It took me 2 years and 2 months from the time I received my review material until I was able to pass the last exam. So I know it's hard, it's expensive. You're going to lose time away from your family and your friends. I worked a full-time job while I was studying and taking the exams, and I actually had to drive an hour every morning to get to work and an hour every evening to get home from work. So I was pressed for time. I would study about 2 to 3 hours a day every weekday, and then on the weekends I would dedicate probably 6 to 7 hours on a Saturday and on a Sunday, and that's just what I had to do to get all the information in to allow myself enough time to get prepared for each exam. So it is hard and it's a long journey. So like I said, I'm here to help you guys. Please like this video, leave me a comment, leave your tips to help other people that are watching, and let's just do this thing together. Let's get started on the study tips that I put together. I'm in my car because we're going to run to Aldi today to go grocery shopping, but I've been collecting some tips on my post-it note. These things are just in my head and I just have to get them out, and I just want to share them so badly with everyone that's trying to pass the CPA exams. My first tip is to prepare your space, your study space. So what that means is have a nice, neat area where you're not going to be distracted. You want a space where you can have a pen and paper or have whatever it is you're taking notes on. You want to have, your bottled water with you or something to drink, no distractions, no TV in the background. And also you want to take a break at the end of, say, every hour. Every 55 minutes, set your timer, get up, stretch your legs, go outside and see the sunlight, call your mom or dad on the phone just to say hi to them. Just take a 10-minute break every hour. And if you have to pump yourself up, then listen to your favorite song. I listen to Whitney Houston because I love Whitney Houston. She just, she gets my blood flowing. She makes me feel positive. Just anything you can think of to keep going, to keep studying. And a break every hour is going to help you. Having your space clean, free from clutter, is going to help you to stay focused. The second tip is to put your review material on a tablet. Now, I didn't do this for FAR, and I wish I would have. I didn't even think about it. But for the last 3 exams, I did that. I put Becker on my tablet. That way, if at the end of the night I'm done studying, but I just want to get 10 more minutes of multiple choice questions done, I could lay in my bed and get the tablet and do 10 minutes of multiple choice questions. If you're in the car, you can have your tablet with you. Say if you're picking up your child from school. If you're on your lunch break at work, you can have your tablet with you. You can go through a few multiple choice questions. You can do flashcards. So mainly for flashcards, multiple choice questions. And if you're going on a trip, you could actually download one module at a time. Download it while you're on Wi-Fi. And if you're not driving, you're going on a road trip, you can do a few modules, a few chapters, while you're in the passenger seat with your headphones on. So having it on your tablet is a real game changer. And also, you can download just the flashcards on your cell phone. That way, if you're waiting in line at a restaurant, waiting to be seated, pull out your phone and do 5-10 minutes of flashcards. Anything you can do that's going to keep the material fresh on your mind. is going to help you to remember and to pass your next exam. Now in Becker, I didn't even realize this until later, but they have an outline that you can print for each module and each chapter. You can print that outline and use it as a source of notes for yourself. You can use it while you're going through the chapter if you just want to make a few notes on the outline, or if you want to circle a subject that you know you need help with. The outline it's already done for you. It's really just extra notes that you can print, and it's very helpful. I would print them all, and I used my hole punch and I kept them all in a binder, because when you're doing one of the study books, say you're doing FAR, that book is huge. So every now and then you're going to want to look back at chapter 1 to help you remember what you've already done, say when you're halfway through. You can use those outlines as some of your notes to look back on to help you remember, because there's so much material. You want to keep it fresh. So every week, every 2 weeks, you want to look back at the chapters you've already completed just to help you remember. So the next tip is, when you're doing the multiple choice questions at the end of the review material, at the end of the chapter, they also have simulation questions that are supposed to be very similar to what you're going to see in the exam. Now, in my opinion, Becker, the simulations are much larger and much harder than what the actual exam had. But they do help you prepare, because they're going to give you, say, 7 or 8 handouts that you're supposed to open on your screen when you're doing the simulation. So you're going to learn how to open each one. You're going to learn how to go back and forth. But my tip is, instead of trying to do the simulation, these can take 45 minutes, an hour or longer in the review material. You don't have that long on the exam. You have 15-20 minutes tops to get done with your simulation. So why are you going to spend an hour on a practice simulation when you're redoing your review material? I would not do that. I got to where I would open the answer key. Sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's just a printout of how to receive the answer. And I would study that and then go through the question by looking at the answer or watching the video to see how they came up with the different answers. That helped me a lot, because when I tried to do them on my own and it was taking over an hour for some of these simulations, my head was so blown up from all the information. There's no way I could remember any of that information. Plus, that simulation in your review material is not going to be on the exam. These are just to help prepare you. So that's a tip I would use when you're studying through the modules and doing all the practice material at the end. So that's it for this video. I'm going to keep doing these. Every time I can think of suggestions or tips, I write them down so that I can make another video for you. If you like these videos, or if you want to learn more about saving money, I'm going to have a series about where to shop to save money. Things like that. I'm really passionate about helping people find discounts and, you know, making things easier for your life, because it is hard. I know I'm a mother, you know, I've been out of college 24 years. I didn't do the CPA exam until, you know, the last couple years. I'm over 40 years old. So it was definitely hard, and I know everyone is in a different circumstance. It's going to be hard for anyone. Even if you're just right out of college, studying for the CPA exam and passing is going to be a struggle. It's going to be hard. So anything we can do as a community to help each other, let's do it. Let's stay positive. Let's leave positive comments, positive suggestions on study tips, and let's just help each other out, because getting through life, you know, it is hard and it can be a struggle, but you're not alone. So if you need me, or if you just want to leave a message to give your own tip, please do that below. Please subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.